everything we once knew is gone. We've become drifters, roaming the wastelands, scouring the wreckage for something to hold on to, searching for someone to light the way forward.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? We're back with another game review, and this time we are talking about Surviving the Aftermath. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. Please hit the like button and let me know in the comments what game you'd like to see me talk about next. Alright, let's get into it. Surviving the Aftermath is a top-down post-apocalyptic simulation game that was released in November of 2021 and is available on PC, Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. The main goal of the game is to build a self-sustaining colony that welcomes survivors while growing and thriving in the current environment and predicament of the world. You have to deal with different types of catastrophes that can randomly happen over time. The different environmental events could be meteor showers, radiation storms, heat waves, or freezing temperatures. The way you prepare for each of these different scenarios are all a little different, and each require different resources and tactics. Just like most other survival games, food, water, and shelter are key to survival. It's your responsibility to make sure your colonists have everything they need to survive. You'll usually get a warning about a day or so out that a catastrophe is coming, so it gives you a little bit of time to prepare in advance. After fine-tuning the settings to whatever type of gaming experience that you're trying to have in this particular run-through, you start by setting up some of the basic items and buildings that your community will need to survive. After that, you shoot off a flare to let people know that there's somebody in the area. After a while, your first group of colonists will show up. Your main job is to organize the layout of the community, delegate jobs to different colonists, and make the tough decisions. Some of those decisions will be things like handling disputes amongst colonists, or deciding whether to negotiate with groups of bandits that show up at your gate, or to meet them with force. The way you decide to lay out your colony will mainly be determined by which area of land you happen to spawn in at. Every time you start a new game, the layout of the world will look a little bit different. This will affect where you place certain items and buildings. For example, it's most effective to plant your crops on fertile soil, so you might want to leave some of the fertile ground available when you decide to build out your colony. You can place guard posts at the edge of your colony viewpoint, and it will give you the ability to scout more of the world and to venture further out. The further out you venture, the more resources that you generally will find, and the more areas you have to build on and use. Your strongest group of survivors are called your specialists. At the beginning of the game, you pick the two specialists that you want to start off with. Sometimes when survivors show up at your gate looking for shelter, a specialist will be amongst the group. You can also pay specialists to join your community. They are a very vital part of the group that you have. You have a world map view that you can play from, and this is mainly where your specialists will be used. They travel outside of your camp and scavenge for resources, complete different missions, fight bandit groups, and other specific tasks like that. Having strong, healthy specialists is vital to building a strong community. You can find other colonies on the world map that you can build connections and trade with. One important item that you must have to continue to advance in the game is research points. You use your research points in your tech tree. This allows you to be able to unlock different food options, different ways to collect and manage resources, build infrastructure, upgrade the happiness of your community, and better maintain the safety of your community. The more you play, the more things that you can unlock, the bigger your community grows, and the safer your community becomes. There isn't much of an end game to surviving the aftermath. Your main goal is to build a doomsday bunker that can survive the elements, but essentially you're playing just to see how long you can stay alive, how creative and effective your colony layout can be. To complete the main mission though, it will generally take you around 40 to 50 gameplay hours. It took me a little longer than usual to complete this review. Surviving the Aftermath is definitely a long game to complete, and it can be addictive for a while. I had plenty of late nights up playing this game. I have been looking to play a simulation colony building type of game. I enjoyed my experience playing this, and if you were interested enough to watch a review on it, I'd recommend picking it up. It's currently available on PlayStation Plus if you have a subscription. Now, with all that being said, I give Surviving the Aftermath an 8 out of 10. If you made it this far, thank you. Please leave a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think about Surviving the Aftermath, or what game you'd like to see me talk about next. Also, be on the lookout for an anime channel. Definitely still got that coming soon. Alright, until next time, we're out. Peace.